Alright. It's nice to be back. Um, I mentioned beforehand, I mentioned it to Kazu, although at the time he was known as Tater. I said, before this month ends, before July ends, I would stream. So here I am, I'm streaming. My original plan was to talk about Sasuke Uchiha as I play Tetris, but I'm actually not sure what to say about him. I was gonna speak about like how right he was, and he was right in like everything he did, but still. Maeda, hey! Kazu, hey, how are y'all? How you guys doing? Um, it's been a while, so I'm gonna start out with Zen and see if I'm still any good at it. And I hope I am. How have you two been? I hope your days have been well. I said I was gonna stream in July. I didn't actually think you'd be able to make it. It was such short notice, and it really was secret. Thank you. I'm happy to see you here. I'm really surprised that you came. I'm really happy that you came. Vaida, what time is it over there? Isn't it like super early for you? I guess I haven't lost my touch. In just a little bit, I'll be able to challenge Suise, Senpai, and maybe even beat her. That's what it's all about, baby. It doesn't have to stay a secret, but I didn't want to announce it just in case it was like super scuffed. I think it kinda is. My, did you not go to sleep yet, or did you just wake up that early? Oh, also, is the audio okay? I spent a few minutes trying to make it sound alright, but I'm not sure if it's any good right now. Like, can you hear me well over the music and everything? Nice. Nice, thank you. I feel like humming, but I know I have a song playing, but I can't hear it myself, so I can't hum right now, otherwise it might not sound good with the music. Maera, did you wake up this early, or did you not go to sleep? Oh, I gotta fix my sleeping schedule. Recently I've been sleeping at like 3 a.m. every night. And I think that's not good because I'm on a diet, right? And while reading about it oh, that was a bad place to put that block. Anyways, while reading about it online, apparently it's not just like watching what you eat or like exercising. You have to be like getting sleep at humane times or good sheep times for me, I guess. But I haven't been doing that. I'm like, let me watch what I'm eating. And I also exercise more, but the sleep schedule is like the toughest part of it. Because like when you don't really have that much control over like what you're doing during the day, and at night you're completely free, well it would seem like you're free, but secretly you should be sleeping. But you know, it seems like you're free, so you want to take advantage of all that freedom that the night hours gives you, like no responsibilities, no one calling you. But next thing you know, you have a bad sleep schedule and it messes up your workout diet. Those are the vibes. So Kazu, how have you been? I think your wife, she moved into your new house recently, right? Into the new house you had went to prepare. Are you like excited? How did it go? Oh crap. I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Aww, sucks. I hope everything can be permanent and finalized in good time. So y'all can be together forever, the way romance is supposed to be. Not that I'm romantic. Of course, in time. Okay, I think I'm refreshed. Oh, I haven't been making tactics. When I saw Suise Senpai do Tetris, she would like make a setup for an attack. I'm not a romantic. It just you know I'm not a romantic. It's it 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 just happens sometimes, but that's not because I'm romantic. That's because of something else, but not me being a romantic. I just like to think of it sometimes. Yeah. Well, speaking of, I've been looking for new shoujo mangas. So if any of you guys read shoujo and have recommendations, please let me know. I also decided to start learning Chinese. I'm pretty sure I should be like, I should know if I want to study more Mandarin or Cantonese. But honestly, it's mostly because I watched a romance C-drama because a friend had recommended it to me. And, you know, whenever I watch C-dramas or anything, whenever I consume any kind of entertainment media, really, I want to learn the language. That was me with Japanese. It was me with Korean. Now it's me with Chinese. It also was me with French, but we kind of already speak French in my house, so it wasn't as... It was more like studying a language instead of learning a language for French. If there's a big difference, I mean, if there's really a difference, then that was the difference. Oh crap, I forgot to set up an attack again. Did I? Okay. The tactic is I'll stack everything to the left. And then and leave a small space for... Will that work out? It's not gonna work out. Okay, here we go. Take two. That's better. Just pretend that didn't happen. Just act like we didn't see that. There we go. Perfect. Shoot. Nice. Okay. Now the attack. Oh crap. It didn't work out. Amazing. Sheesh. Nice. Nice. Whew. Okay. So I think that's enough warming up. So, oh, by the way, if any of you want to play multiplayer, tell me and let's play. Okay. What do we do? We join public rooms. Is that allowed? Is this allowed? Oh, me. It says actual noobs only. So, naturally, that's where I belong. That's right. Well, these people are high leveled. 80s. 80s again. 100. But that's okay. Because when you play against high level people, if you win, that means you have a super good underdog story on the way. Oh my goodness, I had a greeting. That's why I need more practice. I had like, you know when you start your stream and you have like an iconic greeting. I had one, but I forgot to say it. Whatever, it's not too late. Hi and welcome to the Pasture Sun Flock. It's great to have you all. This is like my first stream since getting my upper wisdom teeth removed. I still have lower wisdom teeth, but my upper ones were like, they were in pain for like months, and it was like the worst. So if you have wisdom teeth, let me leave this room. If you have wisdom teeth that are giving you problems, or that the dentist says might give you problems, like they're like growing and impacted or something, my suggestion would be to get them taken out, because mine's had cavities. And it was a pretty painful cavity too, and I couldn't even stream. And that may have been the worst part, because I really do love to stream. How does this work out? What is S? Is S like, I don't know what S is. S stands for Sion. There we go. Oh crap, no it doesn't. These people are all high leveled. Ah! Oh, I got it. Quick player. Thank you for the good luck game. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate it. I hope that I do well. I want to do super, 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 super well. Super, 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 super well. Super well. Huh. Well, excuse me. The original plan was to rant about Sasuke. So, in this silence, I will go ahead and speak my mind. As we know, Sasuke Uchiha is the son, the second-born son of Fugaku Uchiha, and he was the last one left when Itachi massacred the clan on the orders of Shimura Danzo. People blame Hiruzen for it, but actually Hiruzen, who is the third Hokage, he wasn't really to blame because like his only problem was that he should have kept an eye open on what was happening in the village. He shouldn't have left like the dark matters of the village to Danzo. That was kind of a cowardly move, and that did cost him one of the greatest clans in the village, a founding clan at that, which of course sucks for him. He shouldn't have left it to him, but you know what's done is done. So anyways, now then Sasuke is often blamed for wanting revenge on Itachi, but I'm pretty sure if your family is... Ooh. No. Are you serious? They're getting me out of here. Okay. So, if your entire family is like massacred and your brother puts you in Tsukyomi, is this family friendly? Seso is just non-lewd. I can speak about bloodshed, can't I? Yeah, I'm gonna speak about it. Anyways, the only solution would be to avenge your folks. So that's what Sasuke wanted to do. But then he figured out that he was told that Itachi did it all.
What?
On the
Anyway, do you want some?
Oh, nice, yeah. What are
This
these?
is cake batter. They were whole. They were large, as big as this when it was whole. Cake batter, peach cobbler, milk chocolate chip, toffee.
Can I have two?
You can't have a whole thing. Pieces of whichever you want. Take that and then take a piece of something else.
Nice. Thanks.
You don't want this one is pretty delicious.
I don't want that.
You want this? It's pretty delicious.
Is that oatmeal raisin?
It's toffee.
I don't even like toffee. Alright, see ya. I'm eating peach cobbler now. It's delicious. Anyways, back to Zen. How come she didn't give me a fork? Wait, I don't have a fork. What do I do? I just eat it with my fingers? I'm going to. Okay. And who was I talking about? Sasuke. Sasuke was innocent. Except for how mean he was to Kakashi and Sakura. Well, one of them kind of stayed in his business a bit, but he shouldn't have been mean to Kakashi. I heard online that when streaming, I should practice like speaking to like just rambling, you know? And usually I think I'm a pretty good rambler, but now that I really do think about it, that's just usually me rambling in my head, complete with images and everything. But I don't have the images right now. It's just words. Alright, bon appetit, Kazoo, Tater, and have a nice meal. I gotta practice proper cooking too. I say it whenever I like say I cook, but when I cook, it's mostly stuff like, you know, like burgers, which aren't that hard to make. You just need beef patties. My goodness. Very. Ah, I hate when they do that. Oh, that's not good. How will I beat Suisse at this rate? Yum. Maybe the problem is I'm going too slow paced. Those guys go vroom 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 like fast as light. Okay. Okay, well that didn't work out. I think what I heard is when you start something, focus on accuracy and not speed, because the speed will come when you know you're doing it correctly. But if you try to go fast without even being sure that you're doing things correctly, then you're doing them incorrectly and also very quickly at that, which is like double homicide. Because that's harder to make amends for. Hmm. What is that?
These are called grapes.
Those are grapes.
Yes.
Why are they so long?
They're grapes.
My
These are what grapes look like.
Thanks. Are those washed already?
Yeah, that's why they're wet.
Okay, so my sheesh. My sister just gave me grapes, but they're like super long. I bet grapes are manufactured the same way that bananas are fake. Grapes are also fake. Not like all grapes or all bananas, but you know how bananas originally have seeds? Like really big seeds in bananas? Or like watermelons too. We have seedless watermelons. But originally they're like spitting out seeds is part of the charm for eating watermelon. So apparently grapes are also long. Well, no, isn't that like worse? When you manufacture fruits, you do it to make them better. But who would choose to trade in a long banana for a short banana? It doesn't make any sense. If I were the one manufacturing fruit in labs, well, first of all, I would make bananas the size of an eggplant. Bananas could even replace eggplants on the... Oh, what just happened? Yum. What was I talking about? Oh, this is a chance. Set up an attack, an attack, an attack. Go fast, 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 fast. not my fault. Stop attacking me. All is not fair in love and war. Uh, no. These guys are so fast. They're like super fast. I need a fork. I can't eat this peach cobbler without a fork. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna get a fork. Cause I'm hungry. I'm so hungry, but I don't have a fork. Excuse me. Okay. Just give me a second. I'll be back very shortly. I really do just need a fork. Real quick. Is there no audio on the Be Right Back page? Okay. We'll start this again then. I do have an intro song, but I didn't. Oh shoot. It's muted. I do have an intro song, but I didn't use it. I used Music of the Celestial Beings from the Ghibli movie. Princess Kaguya. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. This? This peach cobbler I'm eating is delicious. Okay. So, desktop audio wasn't on until recently. Yeah. So I'm realizing that you might not have been able to hear like the sound effects of Tetsuo, and maybe it doesn't matter to you, but personally I love the ambience of it. Okay. I should. Okay, so I had to take one more bite. Okay, let's go. Do you know light coffee?
I'm trying to get rid of it.
Okay. So what do I press? So I'm going to take this opportunity to present everyone with an explanation as to thank you. I was getting a toffee cookie just now, guys. I forgot I'm on a diet. Whatever, can't waste food. Anyways, I'm gonna present you all with an explanation as to why Madara Uchiha was correct in almost everything he did, and his one mistake was listening to Tobirama and also Zetsu, but it wasn't his fault for that one, kind of, because he didn't know that Zetsu was messing with the clan's shrine stone thingy. First, it's important to note Madara's bond with his younger brother Izuna Uchiha. Izuna was like, okay, Madara was the older brother of 5 siblings. No, he was one of 5. He was the older brother of 4 siblings. And they all passed away in the war, except for Izuna. So he like swore to himself that he was going to protect Izuna. And then Izuna died. Izuna was like, if we ally with the Senju, the entire clan will die. But Madara ignored that warning for the sake of the clan. Because Izuna's last request of him was to take care of the clan. As a clan head, of course. Madara was naturally, he was like, okay, I'll do this for my baby brother, and also as the clan head, that was my job anyway. So he did. And then, what happened? Tobirama, who always, he didn't like Uchihas in general, but I would imagine Madara was even more of a sore spot because Tobirama looked genuinely... When Madara told Hashirama to kill his younger brother in order for him, Madara, to trust that Hashirama was genuine about the village, then Tobirama looked genuinely shocked, like he thought it was even a possibility. He thought Hashirama really would kill me for this village he keeps on preaching about. And his face was just devastated. So, I need to get on this subject. What was my train of thought here? He didn't like Madara, I know. He had a reason not to, I guess. But because of that, he implicitly drove Madara out of the village. And then afterwards, he even made laws preventing Uchihas from rising in the village because he thought they might become the same, they might disagree with the concept of Konoha in the same way that Madara did. Whereas Madara wasn't even wrong to, really, because he was correct in his judgments. Really, Konoha would have worked out. It would have, really. The problem was Tobirama was given too much stock in the village. It wasn't his dream. It was not his dream. It was Hashirama's dream with Madara. for Toby, he considered it all sort of like idealism. He tried to think of it pragmatically instead of just, well, what he considered pragmatism is how he handled it. Instead of just outright going for what his older brother had created it to be. Oh, nice. So even though Hashirama was like, I want this to be a village where children don't get hurt, I want there to be no kids participating in wars, no kids killing kids, none of that. Tobirama looked at that and was like, okay, I see what you're saying, but that is honestly just so idealistic and no. So he made the Chunin exams. Moreover, it was in his reign during the war that Hiruzen, remember the way that Hiruzen became Hokage was because his judgment in a war. He was a child, by the way. So it's his judgment in a war that he shouldn't have even been in. The fact that he even participated in that war was already indicated a violation of Konoha in general, based upon the standards that it was created upon, which is, of course, kids being saved, kids not having to die in war. So Hiruzen even being there, it already showed that when Tobirama became Hokage, he just trashed what Hashirama had asked, what Hashirama had planned, for the village. Okay, I did a lot of rambling, but it always circles back to things. It always circles back to me saying, by the way, all this is Tobirama's fault. Because, Madara was right, but he wouldn't be right if not for Tobirama. He could have been wrong, but of course he wouldn't choose to be wrong. He wouldn't choose to be wrong if there was... He was right because of Tobirama, okay? If not for Tobirama, he wouldn't have said such things to be right about in the first place, because Tobirama wouldn't have caused the problems that Madara was foreseeing. If he wasn't there to cause the problems, Madara wouldn't even have to foresee them because they wouldn't exist. Okay, my Naruto debates are usually way more structured than this. Really, all I'm thinking about right now is just... Tobirama was wrong, he ruined the village. Who let him ruin the village like that? It wasn't his village. He was in the village, okay, but it wasn't his village. It was Hashirama's village and Madara's village. So who let him come and offer enough of his 2 cents to just ruin the entire place? Why was that allowed? It's because he was second, like, the vice head of the Senju, I guess, the vice head. He was the second in command. So with Hashirama gone and Madara gone, naturally the villagers must have been like, okay, the vice head should be vice head again. The vice head, the Hokage is gone, so he may as well be the next Hokage. But he didn't see the entire village equally. One of the key factors, one of the things that makes a leader a good leader is that you see everybody. You don't have bias against people. Everybody in the village or in the country, they are your country. From the lowest to the highest, everyone is still one, because you're all one country. But Tobirama didn't say it like that. To him, it was a place for the Senju to be safe, and the Uchiha, they were just there to be watched over, but latently they were a threat to him. He considered them a threat, despite the fact that they even betrayed their leader to agree with the concept of Konoha. Okay, I hope no one watches this VOD because I really am just speaking of nothing here. I think there's 2 minutes. I considered making an art stream today, but I didn't really want to, guys. Usually I'd say I didn't feel like drawing, but it's not that this time, because if I did draw, I do see what I would have drawn. Like, I need to make more art for the streaming experience. I have to make emotes. Like, I've made emotes for other people before, but I haven't made my own yet, so I would have to get on that. Excuse me. There's also the reward system is dandelions. I have to draw the dandelion symbol. It's dandelions because sheep love dandelions. They're like a treat, like a little treat for sheep to eat. It's classically known that we sheep, we love grass. We love pastures. We love, fields. And we are graze creatures. But the favorite types of food for a sheep to eat would be weeds, not marijuana. I mean, like dandelions, stuff like that. So it also looks like a sun, right? A dandelion. So that's what I decided as my request. Of course, I'm still not really sure how to draw dandelions. I feel like it should be easy, but when I imagine how to actually go about drawing it, it doesn't actually sound that easy anymore. Okay. Excuse me. I have around 20 more minutes on the stream for the stream left, because come 6:30 I have something to do. Right now it's 6:08. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time. Epic. It's very, as the kids would say, hog. Man, how did I do that? Oh, epic. Why did I peak 5 months ago? It's hard to beat it. I've been trying for like an hour now. Excuse me. I need this recipe. This is pretty good. Okay. So, I'm gonna play a different song now. I heard that Twitch is like demonetizing if you play copyrighted songs. So I'm gonna play a piano version of Naruto.
Whose is this?
The piano version is mostly seems to be sadness and sorrow, which doesn't have the vibes I'm going for. There was one thing on the original soundtrack called Evening.
You're supposed to relax your hand on this.
I'm doing something.
You're hovering. You're supposed to relax.
But I don't see it. Oh, I just see wind though. Oh, never mind, I see evening. Piano cover for Evening in the Naruto soundtrack. As you guys might be able to tell by now, I'm super into Naruto. Yum. I've watched it for years. I'm level 21 now, but I've been seeing it since I was level 8. Okay, here it goes. This is making me want to listen to the original one. I hope they don't get me for this, but I'm going to listen. If you guys haven't seen Naruto, I don't know a more iconic anime to suggest you listen to. There's regular iconic, and then there's Naruto iconic, which is on a super complete different level. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's go. Amazing. One thing about choosing audio from YouTube is I gotta go back to YouTube every time to excuse me, to change the song once done, which I don't be having time for. Back to 40 lines challenge. It might be the last one for today. No, after this one I want to do a 2-minute blitz again, and then that'll be the last one. Amazing. Ah, I also have a Minecraft now. Now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I should have maybe I should have played Minecraft instead. I didn't want to do something super like stressful for me on the first day back, but Minecraft isn't challenging either. I could have played Minecraft. Nice. Sheesh. Oh. Stack, stack, stack. Why didn't I do 40 lines by now? Aren't I going kind of slow? When I was a young whippersnapper, I would race through this. Nice. You love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. So I made a blitz. don't know why it says lines on the side though. Set up a hypothetical attack. Something no one can challenge you on. Plans aren't starting. You haven't started until you've started. We can plan our whole lives, but we have nothing to show until we have something to show for it. Set up the attack. Set it up now. A minute on the clock. Leave no space for regret. Oops. Don't regret anything. Focus under pressure. The more pressure, the more you have to focus. Never race, just do. There we go. Never race, never panic, just do. Personal rank is number 2, one behind my top score. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Okay, so I think that's it then. That's the end of the stream. I am pretty sure I have commands now. I should have noted them actually. I'll have to go check them again. But I did make a hotkey for Discord, which it didn't work. Well, which would be useless anyways because I don't have a Discord server yet. I'm having lots of fun chilling in Kotori server or in Tamikat's server, the other servers. I love to be though. I can't imagine myself handling my own, so I'm just not doing that. And that's just how it is. Thank you for coming. Thank you for passing your time in the sunny pasture. I really do appreciate it. And before I go, here's a word of advice so that you can shine bright. A person gives freely and still grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give and yet still suffers from want. Don't forget to be generous with all you have. This isn't just financials or, like food or whatever, but it's also love. It's also care. It's trust. Remember to be generous and you'll be surprised at how much more you find yourself with versus being stingy and being surprised when you find out that things don't easily fall into the hands of those who don't keep the river flowing, if you know what I mean. Okay, thank you again for joining this stream, and see you next time.